He was the most powerful man in the world. She was a 22-year-old intern. What happened between them would nearly destroy a presidency, humiliate a nation, and change American politics forever. In 1995, the White House stood as the crown jewel of American power. Behind those historic walls, global decisions were made, wars debated, and history written. But during that same year, something else was happening. Something far more personal and infinitely more damaging. Bill Clinton, the 42nd president of the United States, was in the prime of his presidency. Charismatic, politically brilliant, and popular with the American public. Then entered Monica Lewinsky, a 22-year-old intern, full of ambition, eager to learn, and thrilled to be working at the White House. Their initial conversations were casual, friendly, but in time, they evolved into flirtation, and before long, into something deeper, something dangerous. A secret relationship began. Physical encounters, intimate conversations, and exchanges of personal gifts, all hidden behind smiles and sealed doors. The affair continued quietly for months. But secrets, especially in politics, don't stay secret forever. Monica confided in someone she trusted, Linda Tripp, a former Pentagon colleague. But instead of offering support, Tripp began recording Monica's calls, documenting every private detail of the affair. Eventually, those tapes landed on the desk of independent counsel Kenneth Starr, who was already investigating Clinton for unrelated legal matters. Suddenly, Starr had something explosive, evidence of not just an affair, but a potential abuse of power and perjury. In January 1998, during a sworn deposition, Clinton denied everything. "I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky." Those 11 words would haunt him for years. But then came the dress, Monica's blue dress, bearing physical evidence of their encounter. The DNA matched. The truth was undeniable. By mid-1998, the scandal was everywhere. Headlines, talk shows, late-night comedians, all obsessed with every salacious detail. Behind the scenes, Congress moved fast. In December that year, the House of Representatives voted to impeach Clinton on 2 charges: perjury and obstruction of justice. It was only the second time in U.S. history that a sitting president had faced impeachment, but the Senate didn't convict him. Clinton remained in office and finished his term. Still, the damage was done. His credibility was shattered. His legacy was bruised, and trust in American leadership had taken a deep hit. While Clinton weathered the storm politically, Monica Lewinsky became the public punching bag. She was vilified in the media, mocked in tabloids, and ridiculed on every platform imaginable. Her name became a cultural reference, a joke, a meme, a punchline. And yet, behind the headlines was a young woman whose life had been completely derailed. Years later, Monica reemerged with a voice of strength, delivering a powerful TED Talk titled "The Price of Shame." In it, she said, "I was patient zero of losing a personal reputation on a global scale almost instantaneously." Monica used her pain to advocate against cyberbullying, public shaming, and the inhumanity of internet culture. She reminded the world that behind every scandal is a human being. Brain the legacy, what the scandal taught U.S. The Clinton-Lewinsky affair was not just a scandal. It was a turning point. It forced America to confront difficult questions about power, consent, and accountability. It showed the danger of abusing authority and the cost of lying to the public. It also exposed a media culture obsessed with humiliation, quick to shame, slow to forgive. The political system was tested. So was the public's trust. Clinton would later admit, "I misled people, including even my wife. I deeply regret that." To this day, the affair is studied in schools, debated in politics, and remembered in history. It was a moment when personal decisions collided with public duty, and the impact was felt around the world. For Bill Clinton, the affair left a permanent mark on an otherwise successful presidency. For Monica Lewinsky, it became a lifelong battle for dignity and redemption. And for America, it became a mirror, reflecting the vulnerabilities of its leaders, the ruthlessness of media, and the complicated relationship between morality and power. This wasn't just about an affair. It was about the weight of power, the cost of deception, and the long, painful path toward truth. The Clinton-Lewinsky scandal didn't just change two lives. It changed the course of American history. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown thought-provoking, give a like, share it, and subscribe for more untold stories from history's hidden corners. Until next time, stay curious.